Today we know the enormous connection between a healthy gut and a healthy immune system. The immune system protects us from disease and viruses, and about 75% of the body's immune system cells are found in the gut. Today we're looking at 7 tips for keeping a healthy gut and owning your biome. Next! Your health from the inside out. Your gut is home to trillions of bacterial cells, good and bad. A healthy microbiome is a balance between both of these. Too many bad microbes and you risk inflammation and illness. This imbalance can even affect your mental health. Here are some simple tips that will help you build and keep a healthy gut microbiome. 1. Avoid processed food. Your good gut probiotics thrive on prebiotics, and many of those are found in the non-digestible carbohydrates that are in whole fruits, veggies, and whole grains. Today's modern first world diet tends not to promote good gut flora. It's high in overprocessed foods with added chemicals and refined sugar. Ultimately, this affects our health by reducing healthy bacteria and increasing our risk of weight gain, chronic inflammation, and disease. The good news is that this is an easy problem to solve because your gut bacteria loves edible plants. Add fresh veggies and fruits to your daily intake. Great foods to add that promote gut health include whole dark leafy greens, apples, onions, carrots, mushrooms, legumes, garlic, and whole wheat. Basically, a high-fiber diet is key to a healthy microbiome. What else can you do? Well, tip number 2, exercise. Research shows that people who live lifestyles without much exercise have less diverse microbiomes. Therefore, it's not just what you put into your body that counts. There are lifestyle aspects involved to improving your gut health. Exercise on a regular basis, however you want to do it. Just move. It's important for your gut health. Stress is another aspect of this. If you're stressed, so is your gut. Exercise can help your body to physically release stress. Stress buildup can even decrease the abundance of important probiotic bacteria in your system and make you more vulnerable to outside invaders and viruses by weakening your immune system. Alleviate your stress by avoiding unnecessarily demanding situations, and try simple techniques like breathing exercises or even explore meditation. And remember, your microbiome doesn't just affect your intestines, it influences all the other organs in your body, including your brain. Are you enjoying this video? Please give it a thumbs up as it helps the channel and really helps others find this information more easily. Tip number 3, avoid sugar. This can be hard if you're not used to it. Bad bacteria love refined sugar, and it tells your brain to find it, even when you don't quite realize it. And sugar is in almost everything these days, even when you can't taste it. Just read a label and you'll be surprised. Refined sugar can quickly upset the good and bad bacteria balance of your gut and your metabolism, and therefore your immune system strength. If you're wondering how to get rid of the bad bacteria in your gut, less sugar helps immediately. Soft drinks, takeout, processed foods, even restaurant foods all have high levels of sugar. Cutting back on these and doing your own cooking can make a very big impact. But don't confuse refined sugar with the sugar produced through complex carbs, which are in edible plants that your gut bacteria needs to thrive and survive. These are 2 totally different things. Oh, and artificial sweeteners are not the answer. They are not on the healthy gut diet plan. Sugar-free alternatives have been branded as a better option than refined sugar, but when it comes to your intestinal health, this isn't the case. Recent studies show that artificial sweeteners can actually increase blood sugar levels and increase the risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes. It's best to avoid these as well, as there is much more research being done now on their downside. It can be easy to reach for a non-sugar sweetener, but if you are trying to lower your sugar intake, it's worth considering reaching for a piece of fruit, some dark chocolate, or simply foregoing the sweet syrup in your latte. Tip number 4, sleep. Getting good sleep has an effect on your gut biome and immune system. Your gut and brain use nerves and chemicals to communicate with each other, and their discussions can influence your sleep patterns and even your mood. You see, inside all of us is a sort of biological daily clock, technically known as a circadian rhythm. It responds to sunlight and runs all day, every day, and determines important functions like digestion and sleep. Our gut microbes also follow the same schedule, and if you're not getting enough sleep, it can disturb your digestion and your microbiome. Lack of sleep often partners well with a poor diet, increased alcohol consumption, and weight gain. Research shows that sleep deprivation is bad for your brain, and when your brain isn't happy, your entire body can feel it. If you're having trouble sleeping, here are a couple of simple tips that may help. Go to bed around the same time at night without exception, every night. Avoid screens at the end of your day or use night mode for the last hour before bed. Keep your room cold and use blackout curtains. Tip number 5, give your gut a break. Give your gut a rest from working hard all day. Digestion is an abrasive activity. Giving your body a break from digesting food could protect from metabolic diseases and restore gut health. When your gut gets a break for, say, 12 hours or a bit more, it has time to heal and regroup. This is one possible benefit of intermittent fasting that we hear so much about. Simply delaying or skipping breakfast altogether can do the trick. Intermittent fasting allows good bacteria to work, strengthening the gut lining when they aren't being fed by your food intake. There's no need to be radical here. Just lay off the evening snacks, delay breakfast, and make sure you cram in some wholesome plant-based carbs when you do eat. Tip number 6, alcohol. Drinking alcohol can have implications for your intestinal health, not just your head and your wallet. We all know not to abuse alcohol, but too much of it affects the gut barrier and even influences the speed at which it moves food towards the exit. Finally, tip number 7, stay hydrated. Drinking lots of water is shown to be of great benefit to the lining of your intestines as well as the balance of good bacteria in the gut. Staying hydrated is probably the simplest way to promote a healthy gut. Remember, a healthy gut is the core of a healthy immune system. Make sure you check our channel's videos and the description for more tips and health ideas. And thanks for subscribing.